Hey guys, my name is Mark, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get your first initial sales using on your print-on-demand site. We're going to use Instagram to get the sales. When you start a print-on-demand site, usually you won't get any sales at first. No one really cares about it. You need some way of putting your site in front of people that are interested in the products that you're trying to sell. So, if you're not sure what print-on-demand is, it is basically a site that will allow you to upload your designs, your t-shirt designs, onto t-shirts, like all online, and they give you a web space that you can have all your designs lined up, have your own little store, but then you don't have to handle any inventory. Like, as soon as someone places an order on your print-on-demand site, they will go and print the shirt for you and send it out to the person. You never touch anything. That's the beauty of it. The main print-on-demands are sort of Teespring, Redbubble, and even like Shopify. I usually use Teespring because it's so easy to use, and they give you your own site that you can have your own designs on, and they handle everything for you. All you've got to do is upload your designs to the shirts and set up your site in the way that you want to, the theme of whatever shirts you're designing. So in this free training video, I will be showing you one of my example stores. This is the very first store that I started, and it did make some good sales, but it isn't in the most profitable niche. So you do need to find a good profitable niche. Trends are very good to jump on, but you need to find something that you can design shirts for that people want to buy. This was my first store that I ever made. It's a fishing store, and that's the example I'm going to use, basically a case study for this video. So in this video, I'm going to assume you already know how to start the print-on-demand site, how to set everything up, how to upload your designs, how to actually make the designs for the shirts. I will probably have a separate video coming out showing how to do that later, but if not, all you got to do is type in how to use Teespring, how to upload to Teespring, which is the main print-on-demand site that I use. And then when it comes to the Instagram content, I'm also assuming you know how to set up an Instagram page for your Teespring print-on-demand site. That makes it look like a brand, a big branded clothing apparel account. So I'm going to assume you know how to make content, how to crop your designs onto models and upload that content to Instagram. I will leave a link down below to a video where I show you how to crop your designs onto different models that you can legally use to upload as Instagram content for your print-on-demand site. So I'll leave that link below, but I'm assuming you know how to set up the Instagram page and you have worked out how to set up the print-on-demand store. So now the marketing side of things is what we're about to get into, and in this video I'm going to be using a couple methods that 100% work, that I've used before, to get those initial sales going on, and then the snowball effect will start happening, and using small influencers and basically getting your page in front of the people on Instagram that are most likely to buy your shirts. So let's get started. This is what I was talking about on YouTube. To get the free social media marketing, this is what you do. This is our page where you can visit our store here. See what it looks like. You want to make sure it looks good on the mobile version, which it does. Hooked apparel, put our logo. Fishing and adventure clothing, get hooked. It's easy for people to get on and start buying. Alright, so initially you have 0 followers. Now, that's not very good for social proof. So this is something you can do. You can buy, say, like 1,000, 2,000 followers to start off with, but again, buying followers is sketchy and it will stop your account from growing organically. So another thing you can do is start a fishing meme page, which I have done in the past, or any meme page related to your niche. Say you're doing tennis shirts, you can start a tennis meme page, take small clips of like famous tennis games. You have to give the person credit, post it on your page with hashtags, and because they're clips of very viral famous people doing certain things, they will get a lot of traction on Instagram and you'll get natural followers from that. So you need to make sure you give people credit when you're doing that. So you could post you just download some clips, say like we could go on the explore here, see this viral photo from my fishing store. We could download this photo using like an Insta repost app or Insta downloader, and then repost it on our Instagram saying like, oh, tag a mate that would love to catch this, and you will get a lot of organic growth from that. However, you do not have to do that. That isn't the best strategy. You can just start from 0 followers, but the initial sales won't be quite as high converting because of the 0 followers and that no social proof. But if you do what I'm about to teach you, you will get quite a few followers over the next couple of days anyway, without having to do any of that sketchy stuff. Now, this is going to be a little bit controversial for people. The follow for follow strategy. Now, people are very much against it and some people very much love it. I stand by it, but only used in a certain way. Now, when it comes to follow for follow, this is how you do it to get your clothing brand in front of people that want to buy fishing novelty shirts. This is where most people make the mistake. They go onto this explore page, oh sweet, outdoor fishing gear, and they just start following these pages and they start following everyone on here, and they just start following random people, or they type in like the letter of a name, say K, and then see all these people that come up. They just start following people, and then they're hoping that those people will check their page out and follow them back, which does work, they do follow you back, but it's not people that are interested in your content. I need people that are interested in fishing shirts and they want to buy fishing shirts. So this is what you do. Type in fishing. Actually, the best way to do it would be fishing shirts. Alright, hashtag fishing shirt. 67k posts. This is how you find them. Okay, there's some nice butt models there. I do appreciate that. You want to look for shirts that are quite similar to yours. So scroll. Something like that. That's quite similar. Let's check out his page. That's mostly fishing content. Doesn't really relate. We want a sole fishing shirt page. There we go. Shadow Tails apparel. I mean, that's close. It's not quite what we're looking for. So keep scrolling. Novelty fishing shirts. Recent. We'll go recent, not top. Okay. Party time with hooker. Now that looks like our sort of fishing shirts. Alright, this one's pretty close. This is another print-on-demand fishing brand, they call themselves. It's just another print-on-demand site, you can tell. This is what we're looking at. They post a bit of fishing content to keep their following up, but they also post these print-on-demand shirts. Now, this is what you want to do, is you want to look for something very similar. Fishing saved me from being a porn star, now I'm a hooker. That's quite funny. So this is basically what my store is. So what we're going to do is find the shirt that's most similar to ours. So fishing, porn star, that seems pretty similar. Let's see if there's anything else here. There is a lot of reposts on here. Fishing rules, bait your own hook, clean your own fish, tell your own lies. It's quite interesting. All I care about is fishing and maybe 3 people and beer. Alright, that's interesting. So we need to go into the people who have actually liked it. So liked by Tom blah 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 and others. Now all those people that liked it are people that are interested in a print-on-demand fishing shirt. So these are all our customers right here that will probably be interested in our stuff as well. And there is hundreds of people and there's hundreds of posts with followers that are interested. Now our shirts aren't much different to these, and these people have actually gone to the trouble of liking a product that is an obvious product, so they are interested in it. So all we need to do is go ahead and follow. You just want to follow all these people. Now, rule for this. When you first start your Instagram account, you will get away with following a lot of people. But after a while, you follow too many people, Instagram knows what's up. So I would only recommend following 10 to 20 people an hour if you want to be extra safe. So every hour, or every time you pull your phone out, check Facebook, just go onto your Instagram, find one of these posts, and just follow, 10 people, done. Even if you follow 100 people that are very interested in this fishing product, and only one of them goes onto your site and buys it, because remember, that's 100 people, it's not 100 random people. It's 100 people that are genuinely interested in fishing print-on-demand shirts. They don't know it's print-on-demand, they think it's a brand, but they're interested in a similar shirt to yours. So if you follow them and they say, oh, Hooked Apparel, oh, I like fishing, I'll go check it out, and then they see similar shirts, maybe they'll like a few of your photos, they'll probably follow you back, and if you're lucky, they might check out your store, find a shirt that gives them a little emotional spike, or they think, oh, my mate's birthday's coming up, or my girlfriend's birthday is coming up, I might get her this funny novelty shirt, because they think in their head that it's interesting. So that is my sort of first secret to getting your initial sales, is finding the people that are most interested in your fishing shirts and then following all of them. Remember to only do 20 or so an hour, otherwise Instagram will give you a 24-hour block on your account and you can't follow any more people. So after you've done that, and you've got your initial few sales and your initial few followers, which will begin, this is the next step to this process. You can go into your, now trust me when I say this, you're going to have a lot of DMs from people asking for free clothes. What they'll say, okay, let me just go for a couple of requests right now. Hello, I really like your apparel and I would love to be an ambassador. It's just a bunch of kids. This guy, who knows, he's probably gonna, see, he obviously likes fishing and he wants to be an Instagram influencer. So he's probably watched a video on YouTube saying, oh, go and message all these big, apparel pages and they'll send you out free clothes. Well, that's bullshit, and he'll probably message 200 people and none of them will send him anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of this. So check the guy out. He's got 700 followers, so he's got a following. It's not much of a following, he's a micro following, and you just follow him back. Be friendly, and you just simply reply to him. I actually have a copy and pasted message for this. So right now we've got this guy here. So he messaged me saying, I love your Good Times Tight Line shirt. I fish a lot. I post a lot as well. A lot of fishermen do follow me. Would definitely love these shirts. Could you get a pretty nice discount? Blah 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 blah. I'll repost you. So this guy, he fishes a fair bit. He's got 1,000 followers. Again, nothing special. You get 1,000 of these messages. They either ask for free or they say, can I be an ambassador? This is the copy and paste message you need to send back. You need to go first. We love your profile. We can work together. Then we can make a discount code for you that will give you and your followers 20% off. We will also give you 20% of all profits made from sales under your discount code. How does that sound? Question mark. So whatever profits you make, you're just going to give him 20%, and it's easy enough to tell because you'll make him a special discount code. Say his name's Daniel, like this guy, you make it Daniel20, and then he can use that to get 20% off your store. His followers can use that to get 20% off his store. He thinks in his head that he's starting some big partnership with this this big brand, fishing brand. He thinks, wow, this will lead to good things, they'll eventually pay me. Like every micro influencer thinks is going to happen to them. Meanwhile, he's actually buying the shirt and you're still getting a profit from him. So 20% is going to bring a $25 shirt down to about $19 or something, and then you're still making $8 profit on that, and then you give him 20% of that $8, which is $2. well, a little under. So he's still making $6 every time he makes a sale, but he thinks he's getting the best deal in the world. He thinks he's becoming a, you know, influencer or whatever he wants to think. So again, that's what you need to do. Copy and paste that message. We can make a discount code to everyone, because you will get hundreds of DMs from these people. Honestly, you will get so many DMs. Make a discount code for them that they can have and they can give to your followers. And then he's just sounds perfect, would love to. Okay, I'll set the promo code up now, and I'll need your PayPal email so I can transfer 20% of the profits. And that just makes you sound a bit more legit. Half of the time, these people don't actually, they buy the shirts for themselves, and then they wear them and they promote them, and they maybe get like one of their followers, one or two. So half the time they don't even make that many sales. But for copying and pasting a couple of messages and making a discount code, you will get a couple of sales out of these influencers, and occasionally you do get one that all his mates buy one as well, and you know, they check out with a couple $100 worth of shit, and you get a big chunk of change from it. So your promo code is Daniel for 20% off. Sounds good. We'll buy as soon as I get home. My PayPal is blah blah blah. No problem. Also, mate, send some photos of you wearing the merch and we'll post on the page. Always get testimonials from people, because it gives you that social proof, especially when you don't have a high following. So that's what he'll do, and he'll post photos of it with link in bio to go buy it with his promo code. So all of a sudden your store is getting on all these people's profiles, and it starts to just feed off of each other, and it just becomes like endless sales. But you know, you can't make a whole lot doing this. It's not scalable like with Facebook ads, but if you don't have any money, or you're under 18 and you're just starting, you want to make some money, you want an extra $100 a day or something, and you want to start something completely for free with no risk, this is by far the best way of doing it. So use that discount code to make them feel special, to make them feel like they're an ambassador for your brand, which they sort of are in a way, but they're buying the clothes, you're not sending them out for free. And then they'll start posting photos and promotions, you know, promoting your page, and you will get more and more sales. Just do that a lot of times, and you know, you'll make some good money. Now again, this is only an example store. This was my very first store, and it wasn't very good, to be honest with you, but it was my first go, and as I was learning all this stuff. I'm not gonna disclose my stores that I'm using now, because I know 90% of people will just go, oh, that's how it works, oh, just copy description, everything. You guys can copy this one, because it is, you know, it did work, but there are definitely more profitable niches out there other than fishing, especially if you can jump on trends like that Area 51 trend, make a store based around that, and then get people promoting it. You will make a lot more money. The fishing will work, but there are trends that there's more money in, and niches there just simply is more money in. So I'm going to show you quickly, jump on the computer and show you how to make a discount code for your products, or for these little micro influencers that you have. So we're going to go into apparel, back to dashboard. It's quite simple really. All you got to do is go down to promotions. No, it's pricing and discount. Create new promotion. Yeah. Alright, create new promotion. Here's all the ones that I've created in the past. As you can see, these are all the people, the little micro influencers that I've used. And as you can see, they don't get many sales. There's a couple there. There's a couple of pages of this, but you can see there's just, you know, one or two sales per person. And to make the code, say the person's name is Ben, and you're giving them a 20% discount so that they can give their followers 20% discount. You would just do Ben 20 discount. We go blah 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 discount. We go percent 20, and then expiration never, add discount. Now, if Ben20 sells one shirt, you know that you're making, on a $25 shirt, you're making $10 profit. So you can then, you want to be honest about it, and if he does get you a few sales, you can then go ahead and say, alright, he got me $100 profit because he sold 10 shirts, I'm going to give him 20%, so I'm going to transfer him $20 to his PayPal once a month, or if he's getting consistent sales, whatever. But most of the time they'll only get like 1 or 2 sales, if that. That's just how it works. But it's sales are sale. If you get a couple of these people, you know, a couple of DMs a day, and 10 sales a day is $100 profit a day already. If you can follow 100 people a day, you can follow a lot more than that. If you follow 300 people a day, every hour, 20 people, whatever, you will get a couple of sales a day from that, and that's just more money for you. So you can quite easily make $100 profit off this a day, and the more people talk about it and start posting stories and sending in testimonials, the more it just snowballs on top of each other. But I do recommend finding a profitable niche first, and make sure you jump on trends like that Area 51 trend. That was a big trend, and there's a lot of money that got made in that, let me tell you. So things like that, there's a lot of money, and this is something you can set up within a few hours. So again, it's very much worth it. I don't know what else to say, guys. Like, that's how you do it. I know I haven't explained myself the best through this video, simply because this is my first video. This is the first sort of free course that I've given out. I mean, I think I've covered all the points that we need to cover. Part 3, if there's anything that you guys did not quite understand, post it in the comments, because I'd like to know. I'd like to structure these videos a bit better for you. Now, you may ask the reason why I'm doing this video, giving away this free information, because this isn't currently, especially part 3, isn't currently available on YouTube. The sort of way I use free social media marketing. And the reason I am giving it away is basically, well, for one, starting this YouTube channel, and it's, you know, I might get a few subscribers and it might end up making ad revenue in the end. It's another source of income. So it's good content. I am giving real value, but you know, the main reason is print on demand is a good way to start off, and is how I started off, but it's not super scalable. You're not going to be making $10,000 a day with print on demand. I mean, you might, but I never got to that stage, and nowhere near it. So I focus more so my attention now. I still have the print on demand stores running, and now I'm making a good profit pretty much on autopilot now, just posting once a day. But I am focusing more on the side of drop shipping, e-commerce marketing, affiliate marketing, which is a lot more scalable, Facebook ads. So that's the reason why I'm giving away all this information for free, because I'm not super worried about anyone saturating my methods. If they do get saturated, you know. So this is my first video, guys. If you do have any questions, or if I haven't explained myself in a certain way, please drop a comment. I will be replying to them. Drop a comment, let me know exactly what you didn't understand, or just DM me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the bio. And you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, good job. Appreciate it, and catch you in the next one.